What's up, YouTubers? It's Cushion the Mechanic. I'm finally back. Got kind of busy, didn't have time to do a video, but I got a few minutes now, so y'all get to look at me for a little while. A fellow by the name of, I think it was Ken Hamilton, approached me or sent me a message a couple months back about toolbox security, and kind of got me thinking. And he wanted to know, like, he didn't really unpack the conversation, but I'm assuming he wanted to know what's the best way to secure his toolbox, I guess, in his place of business. So I've been kind of doing some research to, I guess, help him out. Me personally, I don't really have to worry about that. I work on basically a compound that is guarded 24 hours a day. The shop that I work in is in the middle of it, so there's not too many people getting there without being noticed. To the east of us is like I guess a gasoline storage facility where the tankers come in and fill up. Then to the west is a junkyard, and directly to the north of us is, I guess, we're neighbors with a military installation. So yeah, ain't nobody coming through there. And if they did all that to get my toolbox, they deserve it. They can have it. So yeah, because of he asked, I decided to start doing some research and trying to figure out what is a good way to, I guess, secure one's tools. Because, we all spend money on this stuff. I know I got thousands and thousands of dollars worth of tools. I won't say how many thousand in particular. I know, but I ain't telling y'all. So yeah, while I was researching, I ran into, I guess this is a new item. It's from a company called UTS-17.com. So that abbreviation is for Ultimate Toolbox Security. So what they have is, I'm gonna leave a link down there. What their item is actually a mechanism that you either bolt to the floor or the wall, and the caster on your toolbox that's not live, your non-dynamic, I guess, caster, the one that's steadfast, you push it into an anchor point, and then the live side with the swivel, after that caster's at the anchor point, there's an attachment that you put on the wheel, on the caster, that also slides into another point. At that time, you can latch it and lock it. It seems like a pretty nifty item. It's past, is it solid secure? It has some kind of, I guess, test that it had to pass. And it's like top notch, I guess, from whatever this is. Let me see if I can figure out it's ground anchor gold. That's what they say. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. Yeah, like I said, I'll leave a link, and the website has a video. Probably won't have enough time to actually edit that video into my video, but you can go there and see their video. This item, this is actually a Kickstarter company, and what I get from that is Kickstarter, I guess they have to, just from what I'm reading, it seems like they have to have enough commitment from people saying that I want to invest in this item, or I guess investors or people willing to put forth a little money, contributions to get started. So I think the item's regularly about 400 US. This company is out of the UK, so is their currency there is priced in pounds, but I did the conversion. I think it's about $400 American. But right now, because they're a Kickstarter, they're giving discounts if you, I guess, buy into it. And I think it's a pretty nifty item if you are working at a mom and pop shop or somewhere unlike where I work, where you don't know who might be walking down the street and might be able to get into your establishment or your home. So, I mean, it's a good item. That's round one. That's the first thing. Second was, I was thinking GPS, and I remembered Milwaukee came out with this, the Milwaukee Tick. So I went and picked this up. I was gonna do a demonstration for you guys on my toolbox at work, and I was gonna track it from home. Then I read the label. So this is only good for 100 yards. Why would you sell something that you're looking for your tools or toolbox and it's only good for 100 yards? Like, why would you sell that? I would hope that if you went through the trouble of stealing my toolbox, you're more than 100 yards away. Because if you're within 100 yards and I find you, yeah, you're going to be catching these hands most likely. Yeah, so I was going to actually put that on my box, but right now it's going back to Home Depot. But they do have other GPS systems I've heard. I think, was it Hitty or however you say that? I think they have a tracking device. So GPS is another way to go. If you can find some kind of device that you can affix to your toolbox, somewhere where nobody will know where it is, it won't deter people from stealing it, but you have a chance of getting it back after the fact. Another way to go is if you don't really care about, cosmetics, I guess, of your box, you can chain it down. I've seen guys say that they basically drilled holes in the back of the box and put lag bolts to the wall and just fixed it to the wall to where, it can't move. I've seen other people say that they devised a mechanism to chain it to the wall. Me personally, my box is not even 2 months old. I love the way it looks. I ain't doing none of that to it. You could take it off the casters, put it on bricks. I've seen that. Sit it on wood blocks. There's a number of ways. Okay, so basically what I'm getting at is you can't stop a thief. If a thief wants it bad enough, he's going to get it. But you have ways to slow him down and hopefully make it hard enough to where he decides that he doesn't want to mess with your stuff. So yeah, that's a couple of ways to go. There's all kinds of, we're mechanics, we turn wrenches, we know all kinds of tricks and whatever. We can figure something out. If we can't do anything else, we can figure it out. Also, I was just searching around. I decided to look at toolbox insurance, which is something that I'm thinking about doing for myself now. Because I'm not so worried about somebody stealing my stuff as I am the building burning down around my toolbox, or somebody running a truck into it, for instance. Those are the things that I worry about more so than somebody stealing it. So for me, an insurance policy would be better. It won't deter a thief, but at least you can get it replaced. And I found a site, excuse me while I pull it up here. It's called Protec Insurance, and they'll insure you up to $50,000. Or at least I think that's what it says. $500. So you buy a $500 policy, you're insured up to $50,000. And I think they have separate policies. I was reading through it a little while ago, but they have separate policies for if you own a scan tool. Those get pricey. You can insure your scan tool, or you can insure additional pieces like cabinets and whatnot. And I mean, I looked through the testimonials and I heard nothing, or I read nothing but good things about this one in particular, Protec. I know there's a few more out there, but this is something that I'm looking into for my stuff. I mean, like I said, I'm not worried about somebody stealing it. I'm worried about something happening to it. So, yeah, that'll be a way to go, something to look into. Also, check the forums. Other mechanics, these guys have genius plans of ways of keeping their stuff safe. I saw one where a guy said that he basically soaked some those mats that they put in the horse stalls. I think that's what he was talking about. Soaked them with water and hooked it up to the leads on his welder, so that long story short, somebody was taking his tools at night and he couldn't figure out who it was on the night shift borrowing his stuff or taking his stuff. So this is what he did to deter them. So, and I don't know how true it is, these forums. I can see holes in the story, but hey, who knows? So basically, when the guy that was borrowing his stuff, came to get something that night, you know, he got a good little shock and went home, and it never happened again, basically. So yeah, just check all the forums with different mechanics. Check YouTube. There's people that have ways to secure their stuff that, I mean, it could be simple and you didn't even think about it. You know, something right up under your nose that you could have been doing for years now and just needed the right push, I guess. So yeah, that's that. Tool about security. So that's about all I have. If you guys have anything to help this guy, I already forgot his name. Hold on. To help this gentleman out, please feel free to put your input. Ken Hamilton, that's his name. Yeah, if you have some methods or ways that you go about securing your stuff, you know, drop a comment at the bottom and help him out. Like you said, evidently where his stuff is, he has to worry about that. Some of us don't, some of us do. So we're all small here. We're a small community. Let's help each other out. That's all I got for today. Hopefully it won't be so long to the next video. Y'all have a good weekend. The weekend might be over by the time this comes out. It's Friday now. It might be Sunday before this gets edited and posted. So we'll see. Y'all have a good weekend and enjoy some football. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your cars. Enjoy whatever it is you do on the weekend. Peace.